Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of today's newsletter is going to be, do women understand women? Have you ever talked to a woman? Have you ever gotten dating advice from a woman? Have you ever noticed how women tend to get pissed off, understandably so, at us guys when we don't stop and ask for directions when we're lost? Well, obviously with GPS and other things of that nature, that doesn't happen as often as anymore, but I know throughout my life, my girlfriends, many women I've had as friends, it seems like 9 times out of 10 when I would get directions from them, that ironically they'd end up getting me totally lost or telling me to turn down streets that weren't there and just all kinds of crazy things. Have you ever wondered why women say that they want a nice guy, but they only seem to date jerks and assholes and guys that just totally mistreat them? You ever wondered why that is? Have you ever asked a girl out and she says, I got a boyfriend, I'm seeing someone right now, I'm involved with someone right now, I'm not looking for a relationship, I'm not in a place where I could be in a relationship, just some kind of answer other than just no thank you? Well, since women are emotional beings, and because a lot of guys are weak and needy, I mean, you figure 97% of the guys out there that are interacting with women are at various stages of being dysfunctional or just simply not getting it. And so women have to be good at rejecting guys, but they want to let guys down easy because they're always trying to protect everybody's feelings. And that's why they'll say things, and like when a guy hears, oh, I have a boyfriend, he thinks, what he interprets in his mind is, oh, if she didn't have a boyfriend, then that means that she'd go out with me. So I just need to convince her to dump her boyfriend, or I'll just be friends with her until she eventually dumps him. And that's what the guy thinks. I mean, at the end of the day, if the woman's available and she likes you and she has romantic interest in you, you'll know it from the way she looks into your eyes. And she'll give you her phone number. She'll make it easy for you to get to her front door to take her out on a date. And so why is it? Why do women fall for the jerks? Well, from a woman's perspective, I mean, obviously some women do it because they're trying to save the guy, or they want a project. They figure, oh, I can fix him up and I can make him into what I want him to be, that kind of thing, or I'll change him. Or maybe they grew up in a family that was emotionally dysfunctional and emotionally and verbally abusive. And so dating guys like that is, maybe they got daddy issues. Maybe their father was the same kind of way. Maybe their father treated their mother the same way, and they're just repeating that pattern. But I know in some cases, because I got a lot of women friends that I've known for a lot of years, and looking at the guys that they've dated, and these are beautiful women that really have a good handle on relationships, and they go out with a guy and they know he's kind of a jerk and he's not what they really want. But I mean, look at it from a woman's perspective. If 97% of the guys out there don't get it, I mean, they're constantly getting bombarded by guys that they reject, and the guys just don't take a hint. And so what are their options? They can either go out with a feminized beta male who has no spine, that won't stand up to her, or they can stay single until Mr. Right comes along. Or the other option is dating these guys that are very strong, that they know are not good for them, but these guys are sexually exciting. I've been listening to stuff for decades now from my girlfriends, and it's just fascinating to me, the psychology and the thought processes that they go through, and they think, oh, I'm not gonna, it's just fun, and we're just we're just using each other for sex, or it's just it's not a serious relationship. And 2-3 months later, it's like, hey, what's going on? Oh, I'm so in love, and this guy's so bad for me. I mean, you hear that shit from him, and it's like, you're beautiful, and you're smart, and you got your shit together, you got a master's degree. It's like, what the hell? And they're like, I know. The problem is a lot of these bad boys, what's so attractive about them is they act more like men are supposed to act than 97% of the beta males out there, but they just happen to be fucked up in one way or another. And unfortunately, a lot of these guys have a pretty good understanding of women and how to manipulate them, and they often do. And so these women figure, oh, we'll just hang out, we'll hook up for a little bit here and there until I meet somebody I really like. And next thing you know, she's head over heels in love with this guy, and the relationship's a mess. And you're like, oh, and you know, as a friend, and you know, I'm listening to this stuff, and obviously in later years when I figured things out, I'm helping them and giving them counsel. But like I said, think about it. We've all heard stories of women that were attorneys and they end up falling in love with these convicts, and you know, they end up flying a helicopter to the outside of the jail or whatever and breaking them out of prison, or they drive a getaway car up. I mean, they throw away their whole lives, their whole career, and to go on the run with these guys that are criminals. And these are smart women. These are rational women that are very intelligent, had a very good position in life, very successful, well respected, and they just throw it all away because they just completely lose control of their emotions because they're with a bad boy, a guy that knows how to push her buttons. And so those are some of the interesting things to look at. It's just, hey, you know, some women are going to date guys that they know are bad for them because there's so few guys around. And so if you're a guy that's watching this, and you just learn what's in my book and you start applying it, you're going to know what 97% of the men and women out there don't know. And that's really huge. That puts you in a position to realize it's like you don't have any competition. And so you learn this stuff and you apply it and you start to learn how to treat and act around women, and you start to act like a man around women, the same kind of energy that a bad boy does, but without being an asshole or a jerk. I mean, you'll clean up. You'll have more women than you know what to do with. And then your biggest thing will be deciding which chick do you want to go out with tonight. So it really puts you in the driver's seat. So if you find the information in this video of value, you can show your appreciation by going to the Wibia toolbar, which is on the bottom of your screen if you're watching this video on my website. Click the PayPal donate button and donate any amount that you feel is equal to the value, the information you receive from this video or article on my website. At the very least, please share this page with all of your friends and family by clicking any one of the social network sharing buttons, which are also located on the Wibia toolbar at the bottom of your screen. And if you have a question that you'd like to ask me personally, or a topic that you want me to cover for a future video newsletter, then just summarize your situation in 3 or 4 paragraphs and click the Contact Me tab, which is on the left-hand screen of your web screen there, and give me several days to get back to you with a detailed response. And if you'd like to book a paid phone coaching session with me personally so I can help you with a specific situation that you're trying to get turned around or you don't know what to do, whether it could be business or relationships, life or health, any one of the issues that I've written about on previous articles on my website, just click the Products tab, which is at the top of your screen, and follow the instructions for booking a paid phone coaching session with yours truly. And I will talk to you soon.